Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then welcome. My name is Jessyka, lover of cats, trap music, and you. I'm so excited you decided to join us today. We have so much to talk about. Okay guys, I'm sure at this point we have all heard of the enchanted entanglement, honey, between August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith, and then how does Will somehow fit somewhere into all of the mix? Guys, it's a whole mess and a half, and I can't wait to get into it. But first, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am so very thankful for all the new subscribers I've gotten. Also, bang that bell so you never miss any of my videos, okay? And follow me on all of my social media. It's a good time. Go over there, go browse. Okay, let's get into this topic. Alright guys, so, excuse me. Alright guys, so on Friday, Jada pulled herself up to the red table. Well, see, I was wondering why it took Jada so long to pull up this red table and a chair or whatever, but turns out she actually recorded this episode a day after August Alsina, you know, went live on Angela Yee's show and kind of bust this whole thing wide open. However, according to Jada, there was so much stuff going on in the world, it wasn't really necessary for her to release it then, so she decided to release all 12 minutes of it on Friday. Okay, so she kind of just, number one, confirmed everything that August Alsina and myself in my last video, go check it out here, said. She was lying, y'all. I told y'all then Jada was lying. You could just tell August was speaking with so much conviction and heartache. Girl, I knew it from jump that Jada was lying, but she finally came clean. I do want to commend Jada and Will for coming together as a united front. You know, the Smiths are a brand, baby. So they came together as united front. You know, Will stayed by her side, of course. We know they ain't going nowhere. And, yeah, and they were very transparent about this whole situation. So let's get into it. Alright, so first Jada said about 4.5 years ago, she met August. He was really sick, okay? And we know about really sick, she means he was dealing with addiction. He was heavily addicted to all types of pills and all types of things like that. Death, his brother had died. He had inherited those 3 kids. Him and his mom have a terrible estranged relationship. I think he also had some type of medical grievance or something like that. So yeah, so he was real sick when he came into Jada's world, and you know, she just tried to do everything, her and the family just tried to do everything to outpour support for him, and then, you know, those lines got blurred. She said it was during a time where her and Will were on a break. Now I want to say this, y'all. Will said, I never thought I would talk to your ass ever again. I thought I would never talk to your big-headed ass. He didn't say big-headed ass. That's me. But he said, I thought I would never talk to your big-headed ass again, okay? Like, never again. So, whatever went on when they were trying everything in their power to get away from each other, their words, not mine. And I'm thinking, there's one thing that you could do to pretty much get away from each other. A divorce. You know, you guys are married. Anyway. So they were trying everything in their power to get away from each other. Will was completely done with the situation. He said it's a miracle that he's even talking to Jada again. So during that time was when the relationship from August went from a mentorship type of relationship to something else, you know, something a little bit more entangled, if you know what I mean. Okay, bet. When I first heard this, like way a long time ago, when she first came out as his mentor, I always thought, y'all, and tell me if you guys thought about this or if this makes sense to you. You are a black man, a fatherless black man, trying to make it, you know, in the industry and dealing with some things and trying to overcome and trying to make it. Out of Will and Jada, who would be the more appropriate mentor? Why wouldn't Will Smith be the mentor? I mean, Will Smith comes from a fatherless home, right? He's overcame all of that, became Will freaking Smith, you know. To me, it's just like, Will is the go-to mentor. Why was Jada even the mentor in the first place? But that's neither here nor there, but I never really understood that. But anyway, so as they're on their break, honey, this relationship kind of took a turn into something else. Let August tell it. It was a love that he will die for it. Let Jada tell it. It was an entanglement, okay? We just don't even know. Will kind of pulled her card or whatever, and Will was like, all right, Jada, what is an entanglement? Like, what is that? Like, what does that mean? And basically she confirmed it was a relationship, you know, but whenever she decided that she wanted to try to work on some things with Will, August decided to cease all communication, and she said she was cool with that. You know, she completely understood that, but that's why she was a little confused as to why he's coming out with all of this now. But we know why. Jada, you know why. We'll know why. We know why. We know that he has this album coming out and nobody was really checking for August Alsina. See, what you should have did was have him sign an NDA. Now, you guys know, if you're going to have a side chick, whoever, why are they talking, period? It shouldn't be no songs made about you. You dang sure shouldn't be on nobody's Breakfast Club interview or whoever, Angela Yee's interview, spewing the beans. Like, where was the NDA, Jada? You know this. You should know this. Tighten up. Tighten up like you got that tighten. Y'all know Jada had that vaginal rehabilitation surgery or something. Probably for August Alsina or after August Alsina. Y'all seen the pictures. But anyway. So, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, y'all. I didn't got off thinking about August Alsina picture. But, yeah. So she said that August Alsina didn't want to talk to her. She was cool with that. And then so her and Will were very surprised that it came up now. Now, her and Will did say that they are going to continue to have a united front with this. Will said that he told Jada that he would love her through anything. The first year that they were married, it's nothing that she could do that he could not love her through. And he spoke about how important it is to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family. Now, you can't really disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like people make mistakes. And I get what he's saying there. Like, every mistake that you make should not carry the weight of, I may lose my family. You know, however, some mistakes do. Some mistakes do. Like, there are consequences for your actions. I'm not saying that that's the appropriate consequence for Will and Jada, because only they know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to begin to try to tell somebody what to do with their own marriage. You know what I'm saying? But let's not normalize cheating. Let's not normalize, you know, Jada kept saying, you know, if you're going to be with somebody for a lifetime, these things happen. They don't have to, though. Like, why do we continue to normalize struggle love in the black community? Like, it's okay to just genuinely be happy. Yes, there will be ups and downs, obviously. I mean, we don't live in a fantasy world. There will be ups and downs. And when you love someone, you choose to love them through all of those things. But some actions do carry consequences that you just may lose your family. You know, that's what it is. So I just felt like they were really trying to, especially Jada, was really trying to say, or really trying to get across, like, these things, you know, just happen when you're with somebody, you know, forever. And, you know, nah, like they really don't have to. Downs, yes. Entanglements, you tried it. But anyway, so that was that. Another thing they addressed, guys, was the whole Will Smith giving his permission for these relations to go on, right? And they basically said that that was not true. Jada said, can't nobody give her and her cat permission except her, and Will obliged to that, you know, and I agree to that myself. So she said that Will didn't give no permission or nothing like that, but she also, in that same breath, made sure to defend August Alsina. She said, but I see why he would say that, or why he would perceive that he got permission. How do you perceive that you sat down with a whole human being and got the permission? That's either it happened or it didn't happen. There is no perception there. But she said she could see how he could perceive he got permission because Will and Jada split so amicably. That must be Will giving his permission. Alright, Jada. Okay, and then she said, and also another reason that he might have said this was because he doesn't come off as a homewrecker, which according to Jada, he is not. He is not a homewrecker. He is not any of those things, you know. And so maybe that's where the whole getting permission came from. She said, I heard these things swirling in the press. Jada, that was not swirling in the press. August said it out of his own mouth. Okay, she made it seem like, you know, that was just a story that was, you know, picked up somewhere. Oh, y'all heard somewhere swirling in the press that you got permission. It wasn't swirling. August sat right there with that braid out in that two-tone suit and said, Will Smith gave me permission to do what I do, okay? So I thought that was funny. So they kind of, you know, sat down and laughed and had some little cringy moments, but tried to keep it real lighthearted. You know, Jada was sitting in her cross-legged position. I don't know if y'all guys can see me. Hold on. Mama Jada was sitting in her cross-legged position, real stoic looking, you know, real ageless looking, and Will was just looking like Will, just nervously laughing the entire time. So it was a mess. They ended up saying, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. We're not laughing. Like, okay, that's cool. But they told y'all, like, in January or December, or whenever they went on the red table talk together, they told y'all that Jada could be on this side of the house with a whole nother guy, and Will could be on this side of the house with a whole nother girl or guy, allegedly, but they gonna still be in the house together, okay? That is what they said. So y'all, Will and Jada ain't going nowhere. I don't think, you know, I guess we'll find out eventually, but I don't think Will and Jada, you know, the Smiths are a brand. The Smiths are a brand, so that's what it is. Okay, now cool. So that aired, you know, everybody was talking about their entanglements. You know, me personally, I don't have no exes no more. They were simply just entanglements. We could just leave it at that. Okay, let me tell you something. The only thing that was entangled, okay, was the only thing that was entangled, honey. Let me stop. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm gonna just move on from that because I'm move on from that. Okay, so anyway, out of all the things that August Alsina could have responded to in recent times, he responded to Keke Palmer out of all people. He called himself trying to come for Keke Palmer, and let me tell you, August, we were all rooting for you. Nobody was here for that. And like, you are tripping. You're projecting that anger that you really want to throw at Jada and her magical box because you're upset. Because you would die for a love that's an entanglement. Because you could die happy, life complete from a love that was just an entanglement. Okay, so direct that anger where it actually belongs. If you're gonna respond, what you really need to do is just go ahead and just hush. Okay, just go ahead and hush. You were a little bit ahead. Jada came out and said that she lied. Okay, you've been vindicated. Hush, 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 hush. Cause now it ain't looking good. Like, you starting to look real. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Okay, so anyway, let me tell you about the foolishness that went on Twitter with Keke Palmer and August Alsina. So Keke Palmer tweeted, "The theme is boundaries. Everybody doesn't need to know your business. That's not fake. It's honoring one's privacy." Alright, bet. So then somebody retweeted that and said, "This you, sis?" And it's a picture of Keke with August in the front seat or whatever. So Keke responded and said, "Yes, girl. August was never my man, LOL. That's why you're still reaching to this day to figure out nothing." Okay, so I thought that was fine. It should have ended at that. She didn't clap back. She wasn't disrespectful. But no. August came and said, "You absolutely right. I was never," all caps, "your man. You could possibly never, shorty. It seems you mad you got curved, but your friends are the reason for that. They showed me an endless thread of text/pics of me that you sent, worried about who I date, and begged me," all caps, "not to further disturb your mental instability." Mental instability? Talk about calling the kettle black, girl. August. Let's not do that. He didn't stop there, though. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. He says, "Imagine not knowing how to mind the business that pays you. I catch all the subliminals, not just about today. And you can call me whatever you like. Mess is constantly inserting yourself in topics you have nothing to do with. Go play with your mammy, not me. If you have something to say, say it with your chest, kids. It's always very perplexing because our real deal be showing people genuine love. Whole time that envy eating your little heart. Anyway, next." Okay. And then somebody said, "August unloading the 69 clip on any female who tries him right now." And he retweeted and commented and said, "Nah, I'm really not. I actually F with Keke. So to see her covertly speak a subliminal shade about my name over the past week is deeply perplexed. I don't and never had a problem with the girl. It's always been Virgo love. So to see that is a mind F to me." Okay. Just sit down and eat your food, August, at this point. Like, please just stop. Okay? Just stop. Keke did respond, and it was the most, she better than me, honey, because I would have slapped back on his ass. Like, real talk, because you are the last person. Speak about that entanglement. Don't even speak on me. Okay, don't even speak on me. Speak about why the woman that you would die for is sitting in her living room at the red table, legs crossed, yogi style. Hold on, girl, hush. Speak about the reason the woman you love is sitting in her living room at her red table with them two raggedy red chairs, cross-legged style, with her financial husband, honey. Speak on that if you're gonna speak. But this is a mess. So Keke said, I want to be mean, but I can't. I want to post screenshots, but I won't. I feel attacked, but it's not about me. It's about so much more than that. And as much as I want to defend myself against the disrespect I have received, because I mean, I'm not nice all the time. This is about something so much bigger. I wouldn't feel good kicking someone when they're down because it's so easy to attack when you're in a corner. I get it. People be hurting, y'all, and most of the time it has nothing to do with you. I can't F up my karma worried about my ego, though I'm human and I have one. Just know I am that B, despite what my humility may make one believe. I don't have to beg and be thirsty for a dang thing because my talent speaks louder than my looks. Let the cheek be turned, please. My character is too strong. And you know what, Keke Palmer? That was the best thing you could have said. You know, I would have sprinkled a little receipt here or there, but that's the best thing you could have said, girl. It's above us now, August. We tried to be on your side. You got a little bit of vindication for like a second, and then you ruined it with this mess. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Tell me down below, what do you feel about this whole Will Jada situation? How do you feel about August coming at Keke Palmer? Okay, let's continue that discussion. Don't forget once again to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so grateful, guys. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. Mwah.